With us now on the set of Live It Up are Ed Levine and Elliot Simmons, and they're no strangers to the set. In fact, they are major producers of many different productions, and I'm so glad they're here. How are you guys? Are you well?
Excellent.
So happy to be here, Donna, after all these years of promising to be here and watching your show.
Well, that is true, and I just have to tell the audience, I'm going to talk directly to the camera because I just have to. Elliot Simmons is very important to me. We were working at WLNY TV back in the day, and when I had the dream to do the television show, I came to Elliot and I said, Elliot, I think I would like to buy time to be able to put the television show on the air. And Elliot said, I think that's a great idea. He goes, let's do it. So without Elliot's yes, of none of the history since April the 9th of 2009 when we went on the air would even be possible. So not only am I grateful and happy, but now I get to support him in what he's doing in life. So you never know who your champions are, and Elliot Simmons is definitely one of them. And now I get to meet Ed Levine. I mean, what could be better? So now let's talk about you.
Well, let me finish being choked up first.
Okay. Aw.
And you know what? Just if that yes that I gave you all those years ago turned into this,
It did.
well, then kill me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You're good. You're good. But now you have Preemo Productions. What is that?
So let me tell you,
Okay.
you know, your experience with Elliot, similar to my experience with Elliot.
Really? Okay.
Because we started out as acquaintances. We became friends, and we share a genuine passion for music. So then, you know, of course, he was managing, still is managing FM and producing tribute bands a few years ago. I'm the guy that was kicking him to get back in this business.
Great.
So without him, for our business, something very similar to what you said.
Excellent. So go
And
ahead.
thank you for kicking me.
Okay.
So I was producing shows for years, and then the company that I worked for was bought out by a bigger company, and then I had to go out of the tribute band business for a while. No longer working for that big company, so let's get back in business. And Ed is the one that said, let's do it. Let's
We've got to do it. We've got to do it. We've got to do it. Now I worked on him for quite a while. It didn't happen overnight.
He's a little stubborn.
I am.
Just a little. Just
That's
a
the
touch.
Irish in me. The Irish in me.
Just a little. But finally, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, we pulled the trigger, and we are Preemo Productions.
Wonderful. And what is
LLC.
LLC. Well, how did you come up with the name Preemo Productions? How did you come up with the name?
Well, funny you should ask. Honestly, it's very, very funny because we started with our initials. Then we went to our kids' initials, our kids' names. And it ended up with Preemo because if I had to ask you, what is the name of Elliot's current dog?
I don't know. Is it Preemo?
Preemo.
You named your company after your dog?
He doesn't like the dog.
Okay.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Okay.
And sometimes I more toward the hate.
Okay.
But we named the company after my dog, Preemo.
Oh my gosh.
We had to
Oh my
name the
gosh.
company after the dog that he doesn't like.
There you go.
So we did change the letters around instead of, PRI. So it's, E for Edward, E for Elliot, Preemo, Preemo Productions.
I love it. You know what? And I kind of I do know a dog therapist where they can work on your relationship. So so maybe
Elliot.
we'll have.
They'll never get me to lay down. The dog will lay down. They'll never get me to lay down.
In Premo's defense, he is very cute.
Oh, see? Okay, we're going to work on that for you guys.
Okay.
So what do you love most about the bands that you're producing and the things that you're doing in these events? What do you love most, Elliot?
Well, first of all, the bands are, some of them are better than the bands they're tributing.
Okay.
And they're just some of the best musicians. They're great to work with. And also the theaters that we'll be working with, and the one that we are working with right now, have been so inviting and supportive. And we just, being around the music, it's the music. Ed and I are both passionate, music junkies. And, that's really what it's all about.
Excellent. And how about you? What in your background led up to this moment for you now?
Well, music's always been a very important part of my life. So when you look at, all different kinds of music that I love, rock music in particular, and the music collection that I have, the quality of the music, I'm always about the quality of the sound. And these bands, these tribute bands, have a quality about them, craftsmanship that is so excellent. It just makes you feel good. Whenever you're doing something, music makes it better. If you're being bored, music will entertain you. If you're being active, music will make it better. So it's all about the music.
Beautiful. Preemo
Lovely.
Productions.
Preemo Productions.
Preemo Productions. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
And is it okay? Can I announce the thing that's coming up?
Ellie, is that okay?
Is it okay with you?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
All right. So I just want to talk about the concert that they have coming up, which is April the 2nd. So what's going on at the Space?
Saturday, April 2nd
Okay.
of this year, which is less than 2 months away, at the Space at Westbury, which is an unbelievable theater that opened about 2 years ago. It's very old, but they renovated it. And the name of the show is a tribute to Rock and Roll Legends Live. And it's starring 3 tribute bands who will be playing the music of Tom Petty, Fleetwood Mac, Chicago, and Steely Dan.
Nice. Very
And
nice.
we have 3 bands tributing them. FM will be doing Steely Dan, Beginnings will be doing Chicago, and Petty Rumors, which is a new group on the scene pretty much, they'll be doing Fleetwood Mac and Tom Petty. The bands are amazing. It's going to be a great show.
Now, do you have room for more sponsors and ticket sales? Like, how could somebody get involved if they, because it sounds like an amazing lineup.
We have room for both, okay?
Okay.
Sponsors, it's not too late to get in.
Okay.
And as far as tickets, you know, the Space website will tell you what tickets are left. They are
Okay.
going fast.
Okay.
Tickets
Which
are,
is good.
selling right now as we speak, and yes, we have tickets available. The quality of the sound, I'm all about the sound.
Right.
The quality of the
Notice a theme
sound
here?
at the
Recurring theme?
yeah, the quality of the sound at the
Sound man.
Space is
Right.
excellent.
Okay.
Come and join us, and the show is going to be terrific, and it is our first show, our premiere show, and we are just getting started.
Well, I can't wait to be there. I'm
And
so
one
excited.
thing we have to mention,
Yes.
we have a charity sponsor, UCP of Suffolk,
Wonderful.
which we are thrilled to have. And this was something that Ed, brought into the equation. And, partial proceeds from ticket sales will be going to that great organization, and they've been very supportive of us. So that's another feel-good part about it, because it's not just about us making money. And, who knows if we'll even make money, but we're going to have a good time. We're going to be helping charity.
When I was a kid singing in a patriotic singing group called the Futures of America, we used to sing at the Cerebral Palsy camp every summer, and I just absolutely loved it. And so I also feel very philanthropic, and will be happy to help support that and you raising money for them too. That's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay.
For more information, people can go to the space@westbury.com
Okay.
or premoproductions.com.
Right, or live it up. Yeah,
Or Live It Up.
How about Live It Up?
We'll definitely give them the information.
Anyway,
so,
again,
yeah.
I have to tell you how jazzed I am to be sitting here talking to you.
Oh, I'm jazzed to be here with you, Elliot, and thank you for introducing me to Ed Levine.
Thank you so much for having us.
But yeah, this is such a magical moment for me. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So if you have a dream that you want to come true, reach out to your friends and collaborate with them, because you never know, it happens. It becomes a reality. Thanks for watching Live It Up.